Alright guys, what's going on? Elias Thompson here, Pure Athlete System. Now, I recorded this video earlier, but I used the wrong terms when it comes to the intracellular signaling that the body uses. I just didn't want to be, some guy come through you, call you out like you're an idiot. So, and also I want to build a reputation, so I want to be on point with what I'm telling you guys. So, this question I've been getting: can you do low steady state intensity cardio, or just cardio in general, and build muscle and weight train at the same time and expect to see muscle gains? And the answer is no, you cannot. You cannot do both, no matter what they say. See, you will gain some of both aspects. Way more in the endurance side, way more in the low steady state intensity, whatever, cardio side of things, than the strength gain side of things. And that has to do with the intracellular signaling that the body puts out, and one being stronger than the other. We're going to get into that. But, meaning that you will gain some, is that, yes, if you do this for 20 years, you'll finally maybe reach your natural limit, rather than, training strength really hard 1 year, or for 3 years, reaching your limit, then moving over to endurance. Different ways, different goals. So if you want to get big, drop this cardio stuff. I'm going to tell you why right now. So when you do low steady state intensity cardio, jogging, cycling, stuff, at a low pace, you got to think about it. You got to think about the athletes that do this for a living. So, or in the Olympics, or anybody who does this all the time. Think about the guy who jogs around the neighborhood every day, runs 3 miles. It's not very big, is he? He's probably small. Like, look at marathon runners. That is their sole purpose, is to run 26 miles or whatever for the Olympics. Long distance runners. They're skinny. Their bodies, they don't really have muscle mass. They're just scrawny. They have nothing to them. And that is the effects of running. Running do that to you, as in jogging, not sprinting, jogging, because the catabolic effects. See, your body adapts to whatever you put on it. If you put on long distance jogs that don't require high power output, so like not high intensity jumping or sprinting, they're not a sprinter, they run for a long time, their body simply doesn't need the muscle mass for the strength to develop the power, and it doesn't need to be fast, it doesn't need to be strong, because a jog is a low intensity movement. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much to jog. That it's a low effort. That's why it's steady state, so your body doesn't need that strength. And yes, your body's going to drop the weight, because if you're going to run long distances, it's easier on the heart to pump blood to less mass throughout the body. So you're going to lose weight. Your weight's going to go down. You're not going to gain muscle. You try to do both of these at the same time, you're mostly going to gain endurance. You're not really going to gain any muscle. It's really pointless to do both at the same time. Now, if you think about a power lifter now, that they don't run at all, or a strongman, we'll say. Yeah, power lifter, strongman. They don't run at all. They just train to get bigger. What happens? They get bigger. They don't lose weight. They'll put on extra fat, maybe, if they're overeating and doing too much. They're overeating and eating too much. No high intensity interval training. Yes, they'll get fat. So you gotta look at it. Your body adapts to what you put on it. Now, the chemical makeup of it, or the inside, the intracellular signaling I was talking about. AMPK is what is released when we do low steady state cardio. So like rowing, jogging, cycling. And mTOR is released when we do sprints and do heavy lifting, weight training. Those are the two things that get released. Now, at AMPK is intracellular signal to your body about endurance. So it's going to signal that you need to, I think it's something with the mitochondria or something. But in the end, it's going to make you smaller. It's going to make you better at endurance. Now, mTOR, when that's released, is the anabolic signaling. That's going to make you grow. It's going to make you bigger, put on muscle mass, get stronger. Now, but the thing is, when you do both these at the same time, AMPK has a lot more power than mTOR. AMPK trumps mTOR, therefore shutting off mTOR completely and leaving on AMPK. So if you do both at the same time, no matter what, no matter if you're really training hard, you're doing the right protocol, you're eating right, you're not going to gain the same. You're not going to make the same gains as if you were just strength training. So if you want to gain muscle and get stronger and get faster, drop the cardio. If you're a sprinting athlete, you run the 100-meter. Why would you have to condition yourself to run a mile? Yes, I know you're resting heart rate and that, but there's something called what is it called? It's like you run 60 yards about 70% of your sprinting speed. I forgot what they're called, but I'll get that in another video, or I'll throw it in the description. But anyways, there's different ways to go about that and to achieve your resting heart rate, doing the aerobic base for conditioning, stuff like that. So if you're a sprinter, a hockey player, anything, any sport, a football player that involves high power outputs, you don't need to be doing cardio. You got to be getting stronger, because guess what? Jumping higher, running faster, being stronger in those sports, or if you're trying to build up your body, getting stronger, getting bigger, that is what you need to do. You don't need to run long distances. Running long distance, look at marathon runners, bodies are bad. Sprinters, they have some mass because they don't do long distance. mTOR is released when they sprint. It's anabolic. And weightlifters, obviously, powerlifters, they're bigger, they're strong because they lift. So, guys, if you like that video and you want more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you're looking to lose weight, get the Shred program out, linked in the description. Check that out. And yes, pretty soon here, right now, I'm actually working on my baseline strength program. Going to be the best baseline, beginner, novice strength program out there to throw on size super fast. So you hit my 3-plate standards. You'll see my other videos out there. So guys, if you like this video, subscribe, stay tuned for more because it's coming.